Welcome to All American Arcade, the TV show that's going to explore all the secrets and fun of the arcade business. Hi, I'm Todd Tuckey, owner of TNT Amusements in Southampton, Pennsylvania, and we are going to take you on a magical tour for the next 30 minutes. Explore with us the magic and mystery of arcade games and see how you can own your very own machine. Pinball like you've never seen it before. Or how about a video game filled with all the classics of yesteryear? The Love Meter, Revolution X, Star Wars, cocktail table, video, and pinball machines, along with the standard uprights. We have them all. Hey, wait a minute. Let's meet the crew. Tony, Jason, Jonathan, Wallace, Walter, Steven, Frank. Now sit back and relax and enjoy All American Arcade. Wait a minute. Where's Kurt? Kurt! Welcome to episode 4 of All American Arcade, and we have a fun show lined up for you tonight. First, we're going to start with a cocktail table pinball machine called Night Moves. Not many were made, and it has a very interesting history behind the people that did make it. Then, an Atari driving classic game from 1981, Pole Position. Do you remember that one? And we'll end with the Seawolf Guy, one of our phone nutties answering machine messages. And this one is part 2. That's all coming up in All American Arcade. Got some. Another rare one. Another rare one. No, it's not the Avengers. International Concepts released 2 games. They commissioned Gottlieb to make these machines. And this was Make Money While You Sleep, one of these franchises they were going to sell to people. And they did. They made 450 night moves, and it was 377 Caribbean cruises. So, under 800 of these cocktail table pinballs made it out there, and almost everybody lost their shirts on them. These were not sold to distributors, but actually directly to homeowners who were going to put them into restaurants to make money while you sleep. See? Of course they didn't, but this beauty is an overhaul for a customer. He had a man out to service it, and that guy balled everything up. I'm going to show you what we did to pretty it up, but what we've done is we've LED'd it all throughout. We've added 3 color changer LEDs here, here, and here. It looks really sharp. These were originally white bulbs, and I think it looks really nice. We put LEDs under the playfield in selected places. A lot of different things were done to this. Now, what do you want? This is my brother. We're twins.
We're twins.
That's right.
Slicing this up the back so it can be wrapped around. Don't you think? Is that okay with you?
It's okay with me.
Very good.
I'll have to show you what we're doing here. We have an animated baby from the 40s, and we're redressing her. And there is our baby in the party room with her new set of clothes. So you'll see that soon. Anyway, Frank, where were we just? Okay.
Make money while you sleep.
Make money while you sleep. Beautiful cocktail table. There were a lot of neat things they did to make this table. Electronics. This uses the System 80B with the larger displays. The Caribbean Cruise uses System 3. And it looks almost identical. The numbers are still just as large. It's just a different glass. You turn a key there, and the glass lifts up and moves off to the side for service. Now you can get to everything. The optics that are in this are inside here, and they were all ice cold, I think, when they sold the game. We had trouble with these right away. So you take this plastic off, you take the optics out and reheat it, and you're good to go. Also, the only other issues I ever saw was some wear in certain places where the ball would kick out. we've touched all those pieces up for this customer. The playfield actually looks like brand new. Okay, I think we're ready to look inside the machine. You know, it just occurred to me that I'm
working on a night move, trying to make some front page driving news.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Anyway, optics are in here underneath this plastic, but you can see our LED lighting here. And also, let me see what else we have under here. I'm going to lift this all the way up. I'm going to show you what we did do. The clodhopper repairman that this guy had out there had taken the power supply and changed the 5-volt pot to some crazy potentiometer he probably robbed off another board. What he did effectively was blow up the soundboard and damaged the logic boards so bad that we changed both out for the customer. So the customer's getting another logic board and another soundboard. Actually, the logic board is another one of those that Fred Schwemmer did a repair on for us, and you can find him on eBay. We also took the pop bumper boards out and the flash lamp boards, reflowed solder on them. And another tip, see these big transistors here on this board and also on the driver board? You should tighten the screws on them. They are always loose, okay? It's very important on this system. This is the 80B, one of the last games actually to be made in the 80B. 1989 is the changeover year. That's when Lights Camera Action was introduced with the new boards in it. We also put new plungers and links right here. So these are super powerful again. We got them from Pinball Resource. He makes them brand new. You can also see a number of the LEDs that we've put in underneath the playfield. Very compact field, very easy to work on. You've got your prop arm here to hold the playfield up while you work on it. There's really some great programming in here and great sound because it uses 2 speakers. There's a woofer in the side, and then right underneath here there's a smaller speaker. It's not stereo, but you get really good sound, especially when the lid's on. You get this nice deep bass. Your first shot is a skill shot. John Trudeau did the programming. He did Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Bride of Pinbot, and he works at Stern now. The first shot, though, you have to do it, you have to lob it because you only want it to stay up here and not go down your release thing. So you just want to shoot the ball up just enough. I'm going to freeze it. I'm going to hold it here. Now watch. See, it's scanning back and forth evenly, but if you push your right flipper, it'll freeze it for a little bit longer, and then you get 2 times your bonus. Really, really nice feature. It also lights your display feature award. Now, it was too fast for you to see what it is, so I'm going to light it again. Watch. I roll through here. I score 500,000 points if I go up here like that. Look at that. That's where I get my points. You have to wait until that's actually flashing to score those points. Now watch. I'll go through here again. Watch. Light extra ball lamp. I go up here when we get this flashing, and boom, I get it. I use my right flipper to freeze that. Pretty good, huh? Now, nothing happened because I went in that hole, but see the lock? If I go in here, I get this nice little light show, and I have my second ball. Now, did you notice the words night moves? There's a single row of bulbs down the center, but this game creates a flash effect with 2 more bulbs of regular 44s on the other side, too. Very clever stuff. Well, that was my high score. We have it set for 3 games, 1,000 right now. Now remember, I have to have that light flashing to get that. I roll through here and score 500,000 is what my feature is, but sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes it turns on the extra ball. Now notice right here, my extra ball lights are lit. See the bright purple? So I roll through here, and I'll get my extra ball. Nice little light show that accompanies it. Here's another feature. If you spell Rio, and see it now, it's scanning. Now it relights. So I do the same here. Now I want you to watch the light show down the center when I go down here. See? Isn't that a nice effect? A flash lamp effect without the flash lamps. They were able to do that with the computer-controlled bulbs. I always thought that was a sharp thing that Gottlieb did. They did that with a bunch of other games too. Now, notice my release is lit here. Now watch. I go in here, and what happens now, look, here's what happened. They turned all the GI off up top, and only the GI here, right here, is on. The lights down here are also off. And this is the Night Moves effect. Pretty neat, huh? Very sharp. And according to this, I'm going to dance again, Frank. Do you think I should dance? By the way, as soon as you strike, they only have one switch down here that senses the ball. There's an optic here. So as soon as you hit a switch, it kicks the ball over here. So your ball is ready to come out the moment you need it. I go in the hole. My second ball kicked out. It always kicks out so hard that it bounces up a little bit. Oh gosh, Frank, I'm never going to get that, am I? Hey, once again, there's that switch effect. Isn't that nice little light show? Good, huh? Now, let's get our feature again. Light extra ball lamp, and there's our display feature light flashing. And there she goes, or there she blows. Good. Frank, do you think I covered everything?
I think so.
God, this is a great playing game, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And I think our customer's going to be very happy we brought this baby back from the dead, I think. So we're going to get this baby packed up and delivered. You know, I should go back and tell the guys we have this ready, huh? Let's do that. Great game, guys. A great game. Well, gentlemen, it seems Night Moves is ready to go.
I remember.
Oh man, they know music, don't they, guys? Good night. You remember that game? Pole Position, the classic driving game from Atari. And boy, we have a special one to show you coming up next.
Discover Atari. And discover how far you can go.
Look what I have. Beautiful Pole Position. And it's just been finished by our expert staff, and boy does it look terrific. Red T molding sets this off. We have a near perfect bonnet or bezel. The control panel looks terrific, it looks great. But what's most striking is the artwork on this cabinet, because this was a special artwork created for this machine by a company called the Southern Studios. Where's the sticker? On the other side? I'm going to show you that. Look at this. It's terrific. It's this high gloss laminate, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's on both sides. Here, and walk around. Oops, I almost fell. Made by the Southern Studios Corporation. You know, as a matter of fact, this is a good time. Let's go in and try calling them now and ask them what this costs. Okay, let's see what we get. All right. There.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
Oh dear. But they've left their legacy, their mark. Beautiful. Now let me show you what we've done inside here, so you can see a brand new 19-inch monitor that we've installed. You know why? Because on all pole positions, if you've seen used ones, the word game over is always burned into the tube, right in the center. Game over. So, couldn't have that. We wanted our customer to have the best brand new 19-inch monitor. Also, down here, 2 brand new Atari caps. Those things are 20 bucks a piece from Bob Roberts, but you gotta change them so it's dependable. 2 power supplies. Atari was very clever. They put 2 different power supplies to run each circuit board, all new capacitors, and most important, the logic board has been serviced, the chips cleaned, a new lithium battery. The old battery leaked like a sieve. Ruined so many of these boards. I'll show you some boards right now. Look at this. The NiCad battery used to be soldered here, and all it does is hold the high scores, but look at the acid damage. It's leaked all in this area. I wiped it off with a fiberglass eraser to show you the foil coverings, but unfortunately it's done too much damage for us to finish fixing this board. But this is what those batteries do, and I've seen worse damage than this. It's been unbelievable. This is a Stern Pinball machine logic board from a 2004 machine. The battery pack was here. The acid has dripped down. To fix this board, we had to put a new socket in, a new socket here, and a new socket down here. But you see how the acid has dripped through? This is a board repair we did for a customer who didn't buy the game from us. You know, I like to put those lithium batteries in, but other people don't, and that's exactly what happens. Isn't that awful? That's what happens to these boards. Now what Chris, our tech, did is he added these lugs to give extra voltage so we didn't burn up the foil on the edge connectors. So the foil is all in good shape, but these 5 volts and ground supplement the voltage so the board runs nice and clean. That's what we run. We want to make sure it runs well. So our final weight down is going to happen any minute. We have to still do a final vacuum out, but we think the customer is going to be absolutely thrilled. We also added a free play button here. Now we did that on purpose. We didn't put it on free play. If you have it on free play, it endlessly plays. So this way they can put 1 credit at a time, so when no one's playing it, it's not going to drive them nuts and be playing constantly. I always loved the fact that Atari games steered so well. Just hairpin steering. Just you can steer with your finger. And did you know that? Did you see that name, Namco? This was the first game in arcade history to advertise signs. See, Dig Dug, Namco, advertising signs. There's Atari. Isn't that sharp? The billboards advertise their company. That is actually one of the questions on Cash Cab. If you ever watch reruns, you'll see that's one of the questions they ask. See the little street signs. They came out with Pole Position 2. This was such a huge hit. Pole Position 2 has the Test Track Plus, the Fuji track, and then 2 others. So this game has 2 tracks, the Test Track and the Fuji track. Really nice piece of equipment. And that battery holds the high scores in. That's its whole goal in life. But gosh, all the games that were, the boards that were ruined because of that NiCad battery. But that will never happen to this game. Board is nice and clean. There'll be no battery leakage ever again. We think our customer's going to be thrilled. It's another one of our big Christmas sales. More videos are coming. Keep watching.
Have you played Atari today?
Welcome back to another edition of Phone Nutties. Today we're going to cover the Seawolf Guy, Part 2. To fill all of you in, this was recorded 27 years ago on our answering machine. And I dug out these old tapes just so you could enjoy them. Joe is looking for a Seawolf machine and a Captain Fantastic and some driving games, as you heard in Part 1. Well, he called us back and I spoke to him live, I guess about a week later after that first message, and he also added to his list the Black Knight, but we didn't have one of them either. So he called me back again when we were not here, and he left this Amazing message.
Todd, how you doing? I spoke to you last week. This is Michael.
Michael?
Yeah, I'm interested in a couple machines. I understand that you don't have a Black Knight machine, that's pinball machine, or the Captain Fantastic. They're both nice machines that I'd like to have. But you do have a couple machines that I'm interested in, particularly the Seawolf. And we both know that machine's not even in demand. I mean, I'm probably the only person the only person I know who's looking for a Seawolf machine.
Who would want it?
It's old, it's out of style, but it's a nice machine, though. I do like it. Now, listen, I know you want $175 as far as cash.
That's all it was.
But what I didn't tell you last time we talked is I don't have a lot of money. I'm broke. I'm not working. I haven't worked in a while. That's a long story, but I'm not working. I'm out of work. I'm broke and stuff like that. But we can make a trade. Yes, we can. If you want, we can make some sort of a good trade. Now, let me tell you what I have that you'd probably be interested in. I have some very nice movie posters. Yes, that's right, movie posters. I've been collecting movie posters for the past 10, 12 years. It's a big hobby of mine.
Wow!
I've been collecting them
Movie
since,
posters.
the early 70s. And I can't go into. I mean, I have a nice amount of them. I'm not going to go into which ones I have, but let me tell you this. If of course you're interested in any posters, any particular movie. See, I was talking to your guy. I called him Saturday. I guess his name was Kurt. And I asked him if he was interested in any movie posters, but he says no. My boss is. And I
That's
said,
me.
Gee, that's good. That's perfect. Because we can make some sort of a trade. Now, let me tell you this about my movie posters. Every movie poster that I have is in mint. That means primo, creme de la creme condition, okay? Mint, M-I-N-T, mint condition. I have a nice amount of movie posters. You have to tell me what you're interested in, if you're interested in any poster at all. I mean, if there's something that you may not have or may have or whatever you're looking for, I may or may not have what you're looking for.
Why would I want a movie
My posters
poster?
are in mint condition. And every one of my movie posters are original, okay? They're not video advertisements. They're original posters from that particular movie.
Original.
Okay, original. Original National Screen Service movie posters. And all of them are one sheets. I'm sure you know what a one sheet is. It's a 27 by 41 or 42. They're all one sheet. And they're all original. And they're all folded. I have no rolled movie posters, okay? Some people like rolled posters. Personally, I don't. But I have, every one of my movie posters are folded, okay? So obviously you're going to get a little bit of a crease line in the movie posters that I have. But when I say they're mint, there's no rips, no tears, no creases other than the crease line at the fold. They're primo condition.
Primo.
And they're all folded.
Folded.
Okay? No rolled posters at all. And I have some nice posters. Some posters, of course, go for more money than other posters.
Oh, I guess so, especially if they're rolling.
Just like your machines go for different prices. And of course, if you're interested in a few of my posters, I'm sure we can make some sort of an even-up trade. I mean, look, you could pick out 3 or 4 posters. That would add up to about $200 right there.
$200, yeah.
Certain posters of mine, certain posters are a lot cheaper than other posters. But I hope that we can make some sort of a trade because I don't have the cash right now. And my poster, and look, you can't go wrong when you buy a movie poster because it's an investment. They only go up in value. See, I go to shows once in a while in New York City.
You get out?
They're very collectible, especially there. I'm sure if you collect movie posters, you know the whole business with them. They're
What
just like
business?
baseball cards. They're very collectible.
Very
It's a
collectible.
paper-type collectible. And
have you been to a movie poster show?
And I hope I do because I really want that Seawolf machine badly. I really do want that. So I'm sure we can make some sort of a trade.
I don't see why not.
For that, the delivery charge, there won't be any charge for that because
Why
I
would
would
there
give
be?
you, a certain amount of posters. Depending on you have to tell me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call you back, and you'll tell me. You'll say, do you have this poster or do you have this poster? And I'll tell you if I have it or not.
You have that
And
poster?
if I do have it, fine. If I don't have it, I don't have it. And if I don't have it, I may be able to get it. Because I know a lot of people who deal with
Knows a
posters.
lot of people.
Well, not a lot, but
Not a lot.
a few anyway.
A few.
So, it's nice talking with you, or to your machine anyway. Anyway, this is Michael. When I called last time, I said my name was Joe. Anyway, that's my middle name. My middle name is Joe, just so you know. I'm a poet, I don't even know it. Now, anyway, my first name is Michael, just so you know. I live around City Line Avenue. My middle name is Joe. But
Michael
anyway,
Joe.
hopefully we can make some sort of a trade, because I think I can make it worth your while, because I have some nice movie posters, mint condition, and they're all folded and they're all original. So I'm going to call you back, and you'll let me know if you're interested in anything. And of course, if you're interested in any posters, and if I do have them, you know, hell, you can just bring the machine right down to my house, and, you know, we can set it up down my basement or something. I'll just give you the poster, let you look at them, and that would be great. You know, so the Seawolf machine is definitely my first choice machine that you have that I want. And and of course, if I have more posters that you might want after we deal with the Seawolf,
couple more of these,
I
I'll
might
get
be
more,
interested in
yeah.
making a trade for more posters for that Monte Carlo machine that you have. You know, well, we'll talk about that. But first, you know, look, the Seawolf is a cheap, you know, much
Piece
cheaper,
of shit.
and I'm sure I have a nice amount of posters that would make up for the, you know, your price on that. You know, we're talking about a good trade. So
For him.
I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll be interested in certain posters. Todd, have a good evening. Happy February 1st to you. And Happy New Year and everything like that. And, you know, take good care of your health. And that's the main thing in life. You have to take good care of your health.
He's concerned.
Health and wealth. And
Health and
happiness.
wealth.
So I will call you back, and you will let me know if there's any posters that you're
Do you have any
interested
posters?
in, and if I have them, we can have a good trade. Because I would like that Seawolf machine as quick as possible. In fact, I'd like it this week, maybe in a few days. Maybe, who knows, maybe tomorrow night, if there's some sort of a trade. So you take care, Todd, and thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
I'm worn out. But you know what? We have part 3. In the meantime, we hope you enjoyed our adventures with Michael Joe and Seawolf. Thanks for joining us for episode 3 of All American Arcade. You can go to YouTube right now and enjoy over 700 videos we've already uploaded. Just do a search for TNT Amusements. Go to our website, TNTAmusements.com. There you can see all the games we have in stock and the prices. And if you're in historic Bucks County, visit us in our Southampton showroom, where you can see all the games we have for sale in our maze-like showroom. I'll have the coffee on. And until next time, remember, living is good. Good night. Now get out!